defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to...
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He finds his man. Continues to fight for yards. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Didn't take long for this offense. First couple minutes of the game, already a red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Clemson. They connect for 6.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Try to pick up up the yardage on the ground. Able to pick up just a couple yards. That's good run defense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they try to get the counter play to the edge, Kurt, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. Dogs will have to punt this one away. Able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Gets the first and still running. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Together a positive drive here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's a poor field position to start the drive. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback's got it on the option. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He's going to hand this off. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught by the receiver. Gets into space at the 50. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. Finds room at the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. You knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Davis. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
And you just continue.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking for a man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception and risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. In the clear at the 25. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He could go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A huge defensive score.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
BAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Nicholson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Fighting off the defender. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. It is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. they'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But inside the red zone and still running. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
How about that, Chris, on third down? This defense is not giving up an inch. Good job of recognizing that they're trying to get the ball outside. Good pursuit. And this defense right now is playing with a lot of confidence.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable. As
the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He spins free. And he stopped just short down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long...
And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's out of the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Now offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake on first down. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 56, Clemson.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one off.
He's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. Backed up second and long at the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson 35.
The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, he tried the force set, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 35.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The tight end has got it, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This pass is caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Get set, get set.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage, because right now it is not working.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Great move in the open field. Breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Clemson. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Automatic in the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Touchdown, Georgia. The special teams produce a score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Clemson, 49.
Fielded near. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go, let's go.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Tight end was wide open. How did they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Sticking with the running game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups. And the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to...
Here's another interception. We're losing track. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score. Georgia 91, Clemson 49.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
49.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throws it to the right. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. They couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking to chuck it again. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Throwing off play action. On the move now. He's hit as he throws it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Nicholson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Nicholson. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot and held on to the football for a 1st down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
But but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down after the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Takes the handoff again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.